Welcome back to my channel. So obviously I tweeted yesterday about my period experience. So I just feel like as a girl we should be like helping each other. Like I've been going through this for years. Like ever since I first started my periods, I've been having the maddest pain. Like I can't even explain it, but I'll explain it all in this video. I don't want to make it long, but I know this video is probably going to be more than 20 minutes, so I'm sorry in advance, but I'm trying to help you guys. So anyways, I'm gonna get straight into it. So I've been dealing with period pains ever since I first started my period, and it was very weird. If you watch my video where I went to a gynaecologist with my mum, then I kind of explained some of it there. If not, then like when I was younger, I think I started at around 11. So I started puberty early. I started growing boobs when I was 9, and then I didn't start my period until 11. And before that, I used to get a cold. So it's like a week before my periods, I'll get a cold, and then I'd get my period. So it's like whenever I had a cold, I'd know my period's coming. It was the weirdest shit. But yeah, I used to get a cold. It was just weird, and I always used to experience pain. Like I've never not had pain during my period. So yeah, so I've always had pain. And then when I was 15, I had an ovarian cyst on my ovary, and I had an operation to get it out. So I know some girls may think that they have an ovarian cyst or whatever, so I'm just going to explain what I went through. So basically, prior to that, I had loads of scans because I was like to myself, bruv, like there's something wrong with me. No one believes me. Guys, sorry, my name. But yeah, I was like, there's something wrong with me. I felt like no one believed me. I had so many scans. My attendance in secondary school was shit. It was like 50, 49%, something like that. And they threatened to fine my mum like £2,000. My mum was like, I dare you. I never done it. But yeah, so I kept complaining. My period pains have always been bad, like I said, and I just felt something was wrong. But I never ever thought of an ovarian cyst. Like I didn't even know that existed. I just probably thought that I don't know. I just thought something was wrong in it. So I had loads of scans. They said nothing was wrong, and I remember it was the summer holidays, and there was only 1 week where I was fine, and then the rest of the summer holidays I was in and out of hospital. So my period was late. My period didn't come that month actually, but I thought it was late. So the first day on a Monday, I think my stomach was just hurting a bit. But you see, like when your period's late and you have every symptom, guys, my stomach's rumbling. I'm so sorry. Do you see when your period's late and you have like every single symptom for your period apart from your actual period? So like even till this day, like when my period's late, sometimes I'll get cramps, I'll get backaches, I'll be feeling sick, I'll be feeling really dizzy, but no period. So that was happening. So basically on a Monday I was having cramps, on a Tuesday I was having cramps and my back was hurting, on a Wednesday I was having cramps and my back was hurting, and I lost my appetite. So when I lost my appetite, I was like, okay, something's a bit funny, this is weird, because I never really lose my appetite on my period. It's more like when I used to take cocodamol, that's when my appetite would go. So I was losing my appetite on I forgot what day it was, on a Thursday. I lost my appetite, had backaches, stomach, had cramping, felt sick. What else? Something else happened. On a Friday I had all of those plus another symptom. On a Saturday, everything, I was just done out here. Like I couldn't stand straight, I couldn't stand properly. Oh my god, my stomach, guys, it's pissing me off. I couldn't stand properly, and then when like my mum was like, what's wrong? And I was like, I don't know what's wrong with me. And all my brothers are kind of like, they knew something was wrong. I thought I was dying. So yeah, when I couldn't stand properly, that's when I realised, alright, something's not really right with me. And that's when I started to get a bit scared. So the Sunday came now, so we kind of left it for a whole week because I was thinking to my mum like, oh, it's probably nothing, it's just my period. Sunday came now, and I remember I slept in my mum's room on a Saturday because I was in pain. And on the Sunday I just couldn't stand up, guys. And my dad, when he used to live with us, he lifted me up and I felt something click. Not even click, I felt something like tear in my stomach. I don't know what it was. Maybe that's when the cyst ruptured. I don't know. But I swear that was the nastiest feeling ever. But I was in so much... like, I don't even know. I just felt so weak that the pain wasn't that much. But I was in a lot of pain, if that makes sense. Like, I don't even know. I was like 15 at the time. 14, 15 at the time. And I was just shaking. Like, I lost so much. Like, with me, it takes me a long time to put on weight, but it's very quick for me to lose weight. And I didn't eat for a whole week, and I lost so much weight. Like, you could literally tell I was very, like, skinny, whatever. And my mum was like, alright, we're going to hospital because I don't know what's wrong with you. So my mum rushed me to hospital. I think my dad came as well. My mum and dad took me to hospital, and I explained everything to her and the doctor, and she basically said they think it's my appendix. So my blood pressure was a bit low, whatever. I can't really remember everything because it happened 5 years ago. I'm 20 now. So I got admitted into hospital, and I stayed there 3 days, and they said that they're going to do an operation, like, yeah, I got admitted on Sunday, and they said I was going to do an operation on, like, I don't know, in like a week's time, because I wasn't in that much pain, but because of my symptoms, they were like, yeah, you have appendicitis. So 2 days later, I'm guessing it was on a Tuesday night came, and guys, the pain that I felt was disgusting. Maybe that's when this is, I don't know, but the pain that I felt that night was disgusting. And I was in a children's ward, innit? So I was screaming and crying in pain, like I don't know what was wrong with me. The pain was just mad. The pain was so mad, and no medicine was helping me. They gave me morphine, nothing was helping me. So like, people were looking after their babies, and they came in and like pulled the curtain and asked me if I wanted anything, and I felt so bad on my mum because my mum didn't sleep. So my mum's like, okay, like, you need to get a doctor because I don't know what's wrong with my daughter, something's happening to her. Like, I felt blood in my mouth. Like, it was disgusting, guys. It was terrible. So 3 doctors came in, and they were like, alright, we're going to do an emergency operation on you because we don't know what's actually wrong with you. And I had scans prior to that, and everything looked normal. So everyone was like, what the hell is actually wrong with the skull? So they basically just cut me open to kind of look around in my stomach and see where I got. So the next day came. Operation was scary as shit, but because I didn't sleep throughout the whole night, I wasn't that scared of being put to sleep, because honest to God, I just wanted to sleep. Like, that's all I wanted. I just wanted to sleep. I wasn't able to sleep. Like, you see when you're so drained and tired, you cry because all you want to do is sleep, but you're in pain. That's how I was. That's how I felt. So the day came on my operation, and I think I had nail varnish. I just had to take off my nail varnish, take off my earrings. I didn't have as many earrings as I did now. I had to take off my earrings, and I had to sign a paper saying that I could get internal bleeding, I could die, blah blah blah. Like, everyone has to do that when you have an operation. It was scary, but like I said, I just wanted to see, so I didn't really give a shit. Obviously my mum was scared, and they wheeled me to the bit. I don't know if I still have the scar. I don't think I have it anymore. Actually, no, I still do, but you guys won't be able to see. But basically, they put an injection here, but they done it when I was asleep. I forgot what that was for. But yeah, so they rolled me into the room where they give you the anaesthetic, and they asked my mum if she wanted to come in, because a lot of mothers, like, find it hard to see their child being put to sleep, or a lot of parents, especially mums. And my mum was like, nah. Like, my mum didn't say no, but I think my dad wanted to come with me. So, and my mum was just too, like, she was scared, innit? So she was just like, you know what, yeah, you can go with her. So I think the operation was only meant to take an hour, but it took 3 hours instead. So I remember the guy who was like, count to 10. I counted to 1, I conked out. He was like, he hasn't seen someone to conk that out that quick in a long time. Like, I was just drained, guys. I was done out here. So obviously, had the operation now, and my appendix was perfectly fine, but they took it out anyways, just in case I get older and I end up having appendicitis. And then they found the bloody cyst, yeah? So bear in mind, I had like 10 scans, or like, probably like 6 scans, yeah? Before that, they said everything was normal, everything was perfectly fine. Got admitted into hospital, had more scans in hospital. They said they couldn't see anything. Screaming and crying, and they said, okay, we're just gonna search inside you because we don't know what the fuck's going on with you. Do the operation now. They see a cyst that was bigger than a tennis ball, ruptured, burst open on my flipping ovary. I should have sued NHS. Thinking about it now, I should have bloody sued them. So obviously the operation took 3 hours, and then they told my mum, they basically explained like, yo, your daughter had a cyst on her ovary, we don't know how, we didn't see it, blah blah blah. My mum was pissed. My mum was obviously scared because she was thinking, why is the operation taking so long? Anyways, so that all happened, and I got out of hospital like 3 days after, but before that I had to use a wheelchair because I was weak as hell. And I remember them explaining to me that I had a cyst. I was just like, I was confused, and they said that some doctors were like, you're way too young to have an ovarian cyst, like you were only, I think I was 14 or 15, they were like, you're way too young to be having that. I was like, boy, you lot should have flipping clocked earlier. So basically what I'm trying to say is, when girls are like to me, oh, how do you know you had a cyst? I didn't know. I didn't know the symptoms, but I'm guessing that you lose your appetite. Like with me, like I was walking like that, like with a hunchback. Like I couldn't stand up straight. But obviously what I would say to you guys is, if you're getting pain every month of your period, and the pain gets worse and worse, then go to your GP and tell them to refer you to a gynaecologist. Don't keep going back to your GP, because they will just give you more and more medicine. Tell them you want to be referred to a gynaecologist. And if your GP is not listening to you, and let's say some people may not be close to their mum, because with me, I'm so lucky, me and my mum are like that, we're very, very close, and she's been with me throughout the whole shit. So like my mum patterns people. Like I remember one time I went into hospital, and the doctor, I remember before this actually, no, after my operation, I was in and out of hospital again. I don't know what was wrong with me after the operation, but I was literally in and out of hospital like every single week. And I remember the doctor was like, oh, maybe it's just because she hasn't eaten, maybe because she's hungry. And my mum was like, are you flipping stupid? My mum went in on the doctors. They had to take my mum to another room and tell her to calm down. So it's kind of like, it's the thing when my mum was frustrated as well. I was frustrated. I was tired of being in pain. Like it was stressful. So if your GP is not listening to you and you're too shy to talk, bring someone with you, whether it's a friend or like a sister or even a brother, like, or a cousin or someone who you're close to, and bring them to pattern that person and tell them, yo, like something's wrong with me, no one's listening, I want to see a gynecologist, and hopefully they will pattern it for you. If not, bell me and I'll do it. I'll get my mum to come and help you. But no, okay, cool. So another time I went into hospital, right? So I'm gonna get into the whole medicine and like what I have used that has helped me. So 2 years ago I went into hospital, and I had basically, there was one day where, actually no, one night, sorry, I was throwing up for like 3 hours straight, and I was thinking, what the hell is wrong with me? Like something was wrong with me, I didn't know what was wrong with me. My mum was like, what the hell? Because that night was the maddest night in my house, yeah. My eldest, like two of my brothers and my brother's girlfriend, they were all staying with us at the time. So my brother was throwing up because he ate something funny. My other brother, he threw up once, but he was in pain. My other brother was up. I don't know why he was up. My brother's girlfriend felt sick, so she was up. And I was up vomiting so much. So I thought we all ate something funny. Like, we thought we had gone off stew or something. Like, we thought we ate something funny. Sorry, my hair's moving. Yeah, so we were all just throwing up, but I was throwing up the most. And it was so funny because I threw up, yeah. I was in my mum's room, and at the time, my mum didn't have a toilet in her bathroom. My mum didn't have a toilet in her bedroom. So my brother was throwing up in our upstairs toilet because we have 3 floors in it. So my brother was throwing up, and then I felt like I was going to be sick. So I literally ran upstairs, burst open the door. My brother was throwing up, and I was like, bro, I'm going to be sick. So we were literally thrown up at the same time. Then he went to the downstairs toilet on our bottom floor. It was hilarious. So obviously I was throwing up for like 3 hours. My mum was like, what the F is wrong with everyone? What's wrong with you? I was like, I don't know. That day I had tuna and sweet corn. I remember I was in secondary school, I had that sandwich. It was peng. No, it wasn't tuna and sweet corn. It was tuna and mayonnaise. I can't remember. But yeah, I thought that it was that because I was just throwing up everything I ate that day. So my mum rushed me to the hospital. I was throwing up in the car. I was throwing up, like, my mum had to go inside and get me a wheelchair from, like, the parking lot. She wheeled me in. I was just throwing up everywhere. Got admitted into hospital now. And basically, what happened was my period was a week before that, right? So they basically said that when you're ovulating, your egg's obviously travelling or whatever. My egg was travelling. As my egg was travelling, my egg burst open, and the fluid inside the egg irritated the lining of my stomach, which caused me to throw up. Guys, when I tell you, I feel like I have the worst luck when it comes to my ovaries and my eggs travelling, because I have never in my life heard of someone who has had that before, yeah? First of all, I've never heard of an ovarian cyst, and I've never heard of someone whose egg was travelling, then their egg burst open, and then the fluid in it, I've never heard of that. So I was thinking, what the F is going on with my body? Like, I was like, can I still have kids? They were like, yeah, you can. I had scans after that. They said my ovaries are fine. Thank God. So basically, they gave me gynaecologist. That's a birth control pill. So they basically put me on birth control, and I was like, alright, cool. Obviously, I didn't really know the side effects or whatever, but I remember as I was taking it, I just didn't feel myself. Like, I was having headaches, I got spots. I have very clear skin, so the fact that I got spots, I was like, yo, this ain't it. And I remember one day, I took it, but I wasn't taking it properly, and there was a week when I went to college, and I was bleeding. Like, I can't remember if I was in year 11 or starting college. I think I was starting college, so like the first year of college, I can't remember. And I was bleeding for like a couple of days, and I was thinking, alright, something's not right. So I didn't know how birth control really worked. I wasn't really paying attention, but I was like, okay, something's not right. So I called my mum and I told them I was in birth control, but I remember something else I wasn't feeling okay in it. So they were like, okay, you need to come to the hospital, but I didn't go. I forgot why, but I just didn't go. So I remember I read the leaflet on the birth control, and I saw the symptoms. I saw the side effects, like, yeah, ovarian cancer, blah, 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 this, that, the other. As soon as I saw that, guys, it was a wrap. I was like, this thing, I'm not taking this shit anymore. Nope. Bearing in mind, I have not so many, but I had a cyst and that happened. So I was just thinking, I don't want to take anything that can F up my chances of having a child, or just F everything up in there already, because it's already fucked. Like, do you know what I mean? So I stopped taking it, and then my mum was kind of pissed because she was like, you're not helping yourself. But I was like, it never helped me in the first place. Like, I did take it for a while and it never helped. So I was like, it was never helping me in the first place for everyone to be saying, oh yeah, you're just not helping yourself. Like, I know my body. I know what's right for me, whatever. Like, obviously I was younger then, so I was like, but at the same time, no one can tell me what to do. Especially when it comes to medicine, because really truly is going in my mouth, not yours. So it's like, if I don't want to take it, I'm not going to take it. So I stopped taking that, and then my doctors basically gave me this. Does it have my address? Alright. Yeah, they gave me this codeine, cocodamol. I shouldn't be opening it. I shouldn't be wasting medicine like this, but it looks like this, right? It's grey and red. So it's 500 mg, and they gave me this to take with mefanemic acid, which is green and yellow, because I refuse to take birth control. So they basically gave me this. They told me to take 2 of these, 2 mefanemic acids and 2 cocodamol. Guys, cocodamol F's me up. I couldn't go college the first like 2 days of me taking cocodamol, because it made me feel dizzy, had no appetite. I was shaking when I took it because I felt super weak. And I was just thinking to myself, I can't be living like this. I can't, like, my period, even after the operation, they said, yeah, your period pains will be fine. Like, you won't have any more period pains. Bearing in mind, like I said, I've been having period pains ever since I started my period. So I was thinking, okay, this has to help. Never ever helped. Yeah, I'm happy that the cyst was out, but it never ever helped me. So, like, I was just having pain on pain on pain. Like, nothing actually helped. The cocodamol is a thing where with that, it helped. I can't lie. Mefanemic acid, that shit didn't help. No. That didn't help. Cocodamol helped, yeah. So eventually I took myself off mefanemic acid and just started using cocodamol by itself. So, with cocodamol, for me, it was like, my pain was 100 out of 10, guys. Wallahi, I'm not even lying. Like, if you know me, you know how bad my period pains are. So yeah, with cocodamol, I would have to take it like just when my period pains, as soon as I feel a cramp, I would take it. Because if I was to take it like an hour into my period starting where I can feel the pain, it would take longer to kick in and work. And I feel like it wouldn't even help. So I took cocodamol. I took myself I took myself mefanemic acid and started taking cocodamol. And there was a time where I got tired. I was sick and tired of feeling pain and feeling side effects from cocodamol. So I started taking ibuprofen. Wrong idea, guys. I took ibuprofen so much I had acid in my chest and I had to be rushed to A&E last year on Valentine's Day. Yeah, so I kind of refused to take cocodamol anymore because I was like, I'm tired of feeling these side effects. And ibuprofen did help, but because it wore off quick, I kept taking more and more and more. Obviously, my mum kind of told my GP that I was taking ibuprofen, and my GP was like, she needs to stop taking it because she can get internal bleeding from it. Because you're not really meant to take ibuprofen like that anyways, but I did. So it got to a point where I had acid in my chest. It was in my stomach, but it kind of went to my chest. I think it's because I left it for long. I don't know. But it's like when I lie down, I couldn't lie down because I would feel it. So I had to sit up. I had to lie, like, see the way my pillow's propped up? I had to sleep like that. Every time I ate, I'd feel like I'm going to be sick. Like, I just felt really weak. So I called my mum. They were like, we're going to send an ambulance to your house. I was like, no, I'll come. So they called they told the doctor that I was coming. So they were like, you need to come because you need to get medicine for that because that's serious. It contains something serious. So I went to the hospital and basically they gave me they gave me omeprazole to line the inside of my chest so then I could take ibuprofen because ibuprofen obviously irritated my chest. So they gave me omeprazole to line it, to coat it or whatever, and then I could take ibuprofen after. But I was tired of taking medicine, so I didn't even take that. I had it, I got omeprazole, but I just didn't bother taking it because I was like, I'm just tired of medicine at this point. But obviously it got to a point where my period pains, they were too much, so I went back onto cocodamol. And the past, like, 4 months, like 4 months ago, I don't, like, obviously before, like, I used to feel very, very, very sick, but I never threw up. And, like, even before, like, I used to, like, faint, like, diarrhea, guys, vomiting, no, not vomiting, constipation. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just gonna say everything in it. Like, I had diarrhea, constipation, feeling sick, like, backaches, headaches, hormones, madness, like, one minute I want to headbutt a wall, next minute I want someone to hug me, next minute I want someone to slap, like, it was just madness. So, yeah, for, like, 4 months ago, for the past, like, let's say 3 months, because I didn't throw up my last period or this period, I used to throw up, right? So the first time I threw up, I was thinking, what the F is going on with me? I never ever throw up from my period. So from that, I was like, okay, something's wrong again. And I remember before that, actually, I went to a gynaecologist and they thought I had a cyst. So they were like, yeah, you might need to have another operation. My mum was like, no, you need to find a solution for this because she's not having another operation. Like, and I was thinking, do you know what, bun it. Like, I have so much bad luck. I don't give a shit if I have an operation at this point. So, yeah, so they thought I had another cyst, but I didn't. And, yes, I had, so yeah, anyways, yeah, so in, like, December, like, November last year, I was just throwing up because of my period. Like, the pain was disgusting, guys. Cocodamol, I got to a point where cocodamol did not even help me. Like, I was in constant pain. I felt sharp pain. Like, this is too TMI, but my down below, guys, was hurting. Like, I would have sharp pain as if someone was stabbing it. And I was like, okay. My mum had endometriosis. I think I don't know how you pronounce it. My mum had that before and she was like, okay, your symptoms sound similar to what I have. So I was like, okay, I feel like I have it. My mum was like, you might have it. So I was kind of like to my mum, okay, I want to see a gynaecologist again because I don't know what's going on. Okay, cool. So this is where it comes to the bit that everyone's waiting for, yeah. So I went to see a gynaecologist in December, the video that I posted recently, and I basically explained everything to him, but I told him I refused to go on birth control. Like, I don't care what anyone says, I refuse to go on birth control. And he was like, okay, we're gonna give you a scan, blah blah blah. And my mum was kind of like, she's tired of me having scans because the scan will say I'm okay, and the next minute I'll be in the hospital because I have something wrong and I need to have an operation. Like, I remember I even took morphine once and I threw it up straight away because I just couldn't hold anything down. So he was like, alright, cool. This is the last solution for me, and if this doesn't work, I'll have to be put back on the pill to stop my periods. But I think personally, like, everyone's different in it. Some people don't even take the birth control for periods, but in my case, it was for periods. It wasn't because I don't want to, like, for sex or whatever. So, I just feel like, why should I be stopping something that is meant to be natural, that's meant to be happening naturally for us girls? But at the same time, it's like, it's meant to be happening for us, but it's affecting my life so bad. So it's like, I wanted to stop it, but at the same time, it's like, I don't want to F anything up for when I actually do want to have a child. Obviously, it's not anytime soon, but it's like, I want my body to be as natural, whatever, even though it ain't, because boy, I'm shoving shit up my bum, but alright, cool. So basically, my doctor basically gave me Voltarol. This comes in a pill, I think a medicine form, like a pill, a gel and something else, but I got a suppository. So y'all gonna be like, oh my god, shit, guys, it looks like this. That's how big it is. That is how big it is, and you shove it up your ass. I know, guys, let me be serious, but for real, guys, it got to a point where I was kind of like, I'm so helpless at this point, and I would honestly just do anything to make my period pains better. Like, I was tired of being in pain. Nothing helped me. Cocodamol didn't help. Ibuprofen didn't help. I even used to buy these little period pain reliefs. That never helped. Mefanemic acid never helped. Birth control never helped. I was so useless. So this was my only option. And I freaking hate taking medicine because I feel like everything should be natural. Like, everything I should use, like, it should have been natural, innit? But that was my only choice, and I was working full-time in House of CB. All girls work there, right? So obviously, like, I was working full-time, and I remember I took a day off because of my period pains, and that was the first time I threw up from my period, so I was like, what the fuck? And I went back in the next day, and my supervisor was being like, oh, every girl here gets period pains. And guys, if you get period pains, you'd understand how tired and frustrating it is. And I'm not saying mild period pains. I mean period pains where you can't walk, you can't eat, like, you can't sleep, like, you can't do shit. You're throwing up, like, fainting, like, shaking because of how bad the pain is. And I was just so frustrated when she said that, because I'm like, yeah, every girl, I understand every girl gets period pains, but mine are disgusting. Like, and it's so frustrating because you feel like no one understands, like, no one understands your pain. But you girls, yeah, who go through it, like, for real, I understand what you go through, and I've been through it for so long, hence why I'm making this video, because it's like, I want to help other girls. Like, I want girls to feel like, I want girls to think that, I don't want girls to think that it's the end, like, that they're going to be in pain forever. And I pray this helps every single girl, right? So obviously I got given Voltarol. Because it is very, very strong, I use one every 18 hours. So basically, you shove up your bum, right? If some of you are used to, you know, a little... But yeah, I shove up my bum. And then, I think it's like 8 hours. 8 hours after that, I basically, where is it? I use diclofenac potassium, and I take one of these. So 8 hours after I take this, I then take this orally, and then 8 hours after that, I take another one. So I basically use one a day, basically. Because it is so strong, it does last so long. Like, guys, look, so basically I was sleeping around my girl's house, and we went to a motive the day before my period, and obviously I drank beer, so I was gone. And then the next day I got home, we got back to our house at like 6 AM, and I felt cramps. Like, I woke up at like 11 and I felt cramps. I didn't bring my medicine with me, but as soon as I felt those cramps, I got up, I rushed back to my house. I took a train. She lives like 5 minutes from the train station. I didn't even brush my teeth, guys. Like, as soon as I felt the cramp, I was like, babe, I need to go. So I rushed back to my house. It took like 15 minutes to get back. It was calm. I didn't even tap in on my oyster, and I was in overdraft. So obviously I went to the lady and I was like, yo, like my card is not working, and I was like, I'm in so much pain, like all I want to do is get home and use medicine. And she honestly, she was like, you know what, just go, it's cool, but if you get stopped, that's your personal problem. But I was like, I don't even give a shit at this point. Like, I, honest to God, I wouldn't give two shits if I got fined. So I got home, and guys, I'm not gonna lie, walking, I think that walk definitely helped. I feel like if you have very bad period pains, do try and go for a walk. Like, try and go for a walk, or like just move around in it, because that really did, I feel like that did make a small difference. That made a difference in it. I got home, used the medicine. It kicks in within an hour, but I feel like because my pain was very mild, it kicked in quicker. I don't know. So I used it, and then I used this before I went to bed. The orange. I used this before I went to bed, and then the next day, which was yesterday, I felt my cramps getting worse, but that's because I was like, alright, cool, this medicine kind of works, but then the medicine wore off. So I used it again, it was fine. I haven't used the orange one yet because I'm on my 3rd day and the cramps are fine. Like, I feel them, but they're fine, because with my cramps, it's like they only last 2 days. That's when the pain is excruciating, and then on the 3rd day it's like, it's very firmable, because my period lasts 4 days. But sometimes I used to get my period twice a month. So basically I got these to last me 6 months, and it is scary, guys, I'm not gonna lie, putting up your ass. But I can honestly say, like, this is probably the first period that I feel that the pain has been less than 5 throughout my whole period. And like, I couldn't work full time. Obviously now I'm going to work, like after I film this I'm going to work, but I basically had another job. I used to work in Brick Lane, and the manager understood me, like, and because I DJ as well, so working full time was impossible for me. Going to uni was not realistic, because it's like, obviously the pain would end up going, but me being by myself in that kind of pain, screaming, I don't think that's ideal. And me missing lectures, like, this, that doesn't make sense. So that was partly as to why I didn't go to uni, partly why as to why I didn't work full time. But because I am DJing and I'm getting loads of bookings, I've been getting loads of bookings recently, so working part time just makes more sense. And honestly, Voltarol, guys, this has helped me so much. And it's soft, guys, I'm not gonna lie, like, it's not hard, it feels calm. It's disgusting when it goes up your ass, like when it actually goes in, but it's like, whoever invented this, God bless them, because I was scared, because I was thinking, okay, if this doesn't work, it's either I take cocodamol again, which I'm not on, and I keep missing days of work because of the side effects of cocodamol, or I go back on birth control, and I really didn't want to go back on that. So this has helped. And even my mum was actually my mum was like, I'm so happy for you, because like, I remember I used to, in the middle of the night at like 3 AM, I felt so bad, but I just couldn't deal with the pain by myself, and I used to go in my mum's room. Even I'm a big girl, I was 20, like I used to go into my mum's room and wake my mum up and just be like, Mum, my period. And as soon as she heard that, she was like, she knew what was coming, and she just felt so sorry for me, like, because she knew how bad the pain would get. So basically, this video is so long, but honestly, I really do hope girls can like help themselves and get Voltarol. Like, get Voltarol. You know, I don't know whether you can get this over the counter, or maybe because it's very strong you have to go to your GP and get referred to a gynaecologist, I don't know. But even if you do get referred to a gynaecologist, and I'm only, guys, alright, let me make this clear. If your period pains aren't bad, yeah, so if they're bad but they're not bad, I don't know how everyone feels, but if your period pains aren't bad, don't take Voltarol, because this is very, very flipping strong. I'm not gonna lie, I had 0 side effects, but everyone's different. I had no side effects for this at all, but it is very strong. So only use this if you have literally tried everything and nothing has worked. But if you do believe in birth control, I do suggest maybe trying birth control and seeing if that helps, if your period pains aren't as bad. If you feel like you have an ovarian cyst, ask to be referred to a gynaecologist, or if it gets to a point where you're not even on your periods but you're having very, very bad pain, go A&E. Because I don't even know what to say, like, to give you guys warning signs of an ovarian cyst, because like I said, I never knew I had one. But yeah, like, if your period pains aren't as bad, then maybe take mefanemic acid or take cocodamol. But if your period pain, like I said, if you've tried everything and nothing has helped, Voltarol. With Voltarol, they will give you an oral option as well. But Voltarol, guys, is a lifesaver. It has helped me so much. And I honestly do hope it helps everyone, because it effed me up, like, emotionally, like, mentally, physically, guys. I felt like my world was ending. I was like to myself, I can't be going through this every month. Like, I was scared. Like, why should I be scared of something that's meant to be happening to me every single month? That's meant to be natural for me. Like, why should I be scared? Why should I fear my own body of me telling myself I'm not pregnant? Like, it makes zero sense. I was thinking, like, I can't be going through this for the rest of my life. Like, it was shit. It was so shit, guys. I can't even explain how bad I felt. Like, I was exhausted. Like, I was so drained and tired of the pain. Like, it's like I had to mentally prepare myself for my period. Like, I had to be like, alright, cool, I'm gonna throw up. Bear in mind, I had a phobia of vomit. I was like, alright, cool, I'm gonna throw up, I'm gonna be in pain, I just have to firm it. And I had to keep telling myself that. Even when I was in pain, I was just like, alright, cool, I'm gonna throw up. Like, it is what it is. But obviously, Voltarol came, and this is my first month using it, and I feel happy. Like, I feel really, really happy. So yeah, this video, I don't want it to be 40 minutes, but honestly, I really do hope it helps you girls. Like, this video is so long, the weather has changed while I've been filming, but I really do hope this helps. If anyone wants anything answered, then leave a question down below and I'll answer it as best as I can. But yeah, to all the girls who go through period pains, I get you, I understand you, I feel for you. If you're younger, they might not give you Voltarol. I mean, I think they can. I think they can give you Voltarol, but I think they'll start you off on some things before that, and if nothing helps, then they'll give you Voltarol. But like I said, only suggest Voltarol if you have tried absolutely everything and nothing has helped you. So yeah, I need to go to work now because I've missed like 20 trains. My manager doesn't care because she loves me. But I hope you do get... I can't speak. I hope you guys did enjoy it. I hope I was as informative as possible. Like I said, if you have any questions, leave it down below. And I will see you guys in my next video. So thank you so much for watching. And bye! Guys, I'm on my period right now and I feel amazing. Like... Bye, guys.